Hello, everybody. Welcome to our final match of the day, the third one. I'm in the company of Solar Cell 007.
Welcome. Hello. Thank you, Queen Envy. How are you doing?
Need a little time to remember your name.
Yeah, we've got us doing commentary right now for the final match of the day with Wilddin, Neomatamune, Feco, and ShadowM4rk. I'm assuming they're going to be getting started soon, but I'm pretty excited to see this one.
Yes, and Wilddin commented earlier with you this morning, and with me also.
Yeah, he's already done 2 commentaries.
And Feco and ShadowM4rk are good players as well of this rando, but I think they've joined last year, if I'm correct, something like this.
Oh, I'm too old to remember such a thing.
And Neomatamune is one of the dev for this randomizer. I believe he did he won last year? His bracket?
He beat me in the preliminaries the first day, and then.
And so good luck, have fun to all our runners today. Settings for today are safe starts, which mean they will start in any village of this game. And right now they're starting in Native Village, which sucks.
Personal opinions all over the place so far.
That's a very hard start because it forces you to go to Anchorwood and maybe even Mount Crest early on.
Yeah, so we've already seen a split. Wilddin checking the first check in an Anchor Watt, while everybody else going into Euro to get their first move.
Oh, and it's only Psycho Dash.
It's something, though. It's something. You guys last year didn't have much to start with.
That's another it sucks beginning.
Alright, so all 4 runners are going to be collecting a few easy open checks. And we already know that Kara is indeed in Anchor Watt, thanks to Neo picking up Lance's letter.
So right now, ShadowM4rk and Feco are doing the line in Euro Shop. Bless you, Bagu, for putting it faster. And earlier today, I was pushed outside of the line, so I had to do it twice.
Gosh, I completely missed that. Oh. So we saw Neo pick up a hint. There's a few hints in this game you can check certain NPCs for. It said that Gaia has aura, so that's vanilla aura location. So once they make their way to the pyramid, they know that they can actually do some of, if not all, the pyramid as soon as they get there. Just depends if they have spin dash or not. So what are they going for today, Queenie? What are the settings we have for this seed?
We have 4 statue, which means in order to go and fight Dark Gaia, they will require 4 statues. Right now we don't know if it's game choice or player's choice. It's set to random, which means when they're gonna talk to the teacher in the school, they will either say which statue is required or what does it say? It says
you need 4 statues.
Yeah, 4 statues. Okay. And then they will also need to free Kara. Kara is stuck in a painting, and we will throw powder at her face to get her out of the painting. The powder is called the magic dust.
Now, interestingly enough, we already know that it is game choice and not player choice, and that they do not need statue 5 because they're able to throw away the hieroglyphs.
So we didn't have any player's choice this morning.
No. Rough luck. Maybe tomorrow.
And so Feco and Neo found the wheel, so this lets them travel to Watermia by riding a croc. What kind of animal is a croc, Solar?
It's a mutated camel, as far as I'm
exactly
concerned.
Sort of a kangaroo mixed with camel with horns.
Sure. Alright, so... Oh. Go ahead.
And I was just saying ShadowM4rk is taking a drink in the gambler's house.
Huh. So yeah, it'll this is interesting, because I know we were joking about the Wild and Dark space earlier, but they have access to Great Wall, so I don't know. As soon as they get, if they get Firebird or Friar at some point, we'll see if Wilden has a difficult decision to make.
I've never seen an early Firebird being needed instead of Friar.
You did well to pick it up on that last seed.
We're joking, but it is really something rare, and we got to see it last seed.
Now, I was mentioning this too. While the players are just getting started, I'm just going to point this out now. Did you actually do Angel Dungeon in your seed? Because I know that's your favorite dungeon.
I was going for it, and then I said, no, it's too
Yeah, we saw you
deep."
kind of like double look right outside the junction room.
I said, no, I have one statue of hope. Let's pray. And it paid.
All right, everybody in Watermia right now, just kind of picking up what they're doing.
A beautiful city. It's a city on water. Very romantic. And if you want, you can read the Princess Secret Diary. Diarrhea. No,
You had it
diary.
right.
Okay, diary. And it gives you a name.
You were so close. You were so close to being out of there. Why? Why?
As you have noticed, chat, English is not my first language.
All right, so we have Feco, Shadow, and Neo all in Great Wall right now on starting health. So I don't know. This is a little painful. It's not gonna. I think it's 2 hits and you're dead, maybe. So you need to be careful. And without spin dash, it's a long trek back through. If you die pretty far in.
They might found it there, though.
Hopefully.
No, they will. I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's be positive for this last one. Can we have at least one seed that's nice today?
There was talks of Child Protective Services protecting Francis.
If you just join, I asked my son to give me 3 seed number. And apparently they were bad, so
Well,
they're all blaming my son.
Alright, what's Neo picking up? Just a red jewel, nothing special yet.
Love the music in Great Wall. It's good.
It's a good mid-game tune, yeah.
Well, then jumping down, and we don't know how Will's knees survived this fall.
My old man knees would be done at that point. I wouldn't be able to save the world. So Wilden's about to pick up this red jewel. It looks like...
Statue of Hope. We're going into Mew next. Sounds like that.
Yeah. So nothing too out of the ordinary right now. The seed's kind of guiding you where you have to go. Neo hitting some jump attacks back into the door right there.
They are really close.
I was about to say, yeah, they're really close.
You read my mind. Now, I don't know why Wilddin is fighting these ones.
Probably to not take... Unless he checked. I don't know if he saw a force from the start screen or not. If he's looking for an early upgrade. Nope, he was just protecting himself from running back out of there. Alright, so Middle Dark Space does not have a move. Looks like ShadowM4rk is noping out. I missed if he died or not, but he got the Statue of Hope and just didn't want to check. Unless he already did check the Dark Spaces. I don't know, I missed it.
I have to say, I've never watched ShadowM4rk play.
He died, noped out. Okay. Well, it worked out because there's no moves in Great Wall, it seems. At least not the first 2 Dark Spaces.
Oh no, he has the apple now. If progression is on the apple. That's a long way to go back. Oh, and Wilddin dying there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was going for there. Alright, Neo picking up an herb and Anchor Watt and running back. And we have Feco in Mew and ShadowM4rk right behind.
Another place on the water.
So growing up, this was actually my least favorite dungeon. I don't know how people in chat feel about all the dungeons. I know Mount Crest gives people a headache too, but this, I always got lost in this dungeon.
If only Will knew how to swim.
Sounds game breaking.
It would make this dungeon faster.
So we had a vanilla empty chest in my seed. We had French vanilla statue of hope in your seed. Let's see what these guys have. Oh, Feco. Didn't draw the bouncer back quite far enough.
Yeah, very rough beginning of the seed. Starting at this continent with this
No
low
upgrades,
HP.
yeah. But, I mean, all 4 people have played enough of the randomizer that they know that's what they're dealing with, and they're trucking on through.
Maybe they were expecting this seed would be easier since...
I don't think anybody trusts you anymore, Queenie.
Not me, Francis.
Yeah, well, you birthed them. Oh, it looks like, yeah. Okay, so people are having a little bit of trouble in Mew right now, trying to get past the double golem bouncers section.
That's very hard on... I think it's 2 hit and they're dead right now.
Yeah.
Feco is going to be able to put down his first statue, and I invite you to check how quick it is right now, this cutscene. And boom! Bye-bye.
One of many that Bagu has changed for our benefit.
Our benefit, or because he was tired of hearing us complain?
I'd like to think benefit because he's benevolent.
A little bit of both.
Alright, Feco getting through. We're going to see what these 2 chests have. We've got Red Jewel and Herb, and Neo showing us what statues we need. And we got 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Where did he found the... I missed it. Where did he found the...
The heck if I know, Queenie. The heck if I know. Yeah, Lola's letter being the item to let him get to the first continent.
He didn't go in Mew, so it's not in Mew.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Feco going to Angel Village, Wilddin heading to Mew now.
He bring back the apple.
Oh, okay.
If you can check on his tracker, it's the only one that did that. That was a good thing to do.
Paid off for sure. Now, where did you get that apple?
With the jeweler.
Ah, okay. So yeah, we'll see how far ahead that puts him. It gives him access earlier than everybody else, and he can check a bunch of things that don't require any sum of HP to get through, so he should be moving okay, especially if he gets an upgrade at some point and then is able to tackle sections like this in Mew.
You know, having 1 statue of hope, I would have go into Mew as well. So I'm very curious to understand why didn't Neo go there first.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, good for him, because that's probably putting him in the lead right now, but why?
Why go check the gold chip halfway through your seed for your second statue of hope?
I was looking for Earthquaker. And I was like, at this point, I'm just gonna fight the bus for experience.
All right, so looks like that was where Lola's letter was. Feco now heading over to Diamond Coast. So we're getting a separation here. Not going to Continent 1 first. With a hint that Mew has Crystal Ball. So
we need that.
They'll need that, yeah.
He was showing us the room's princess. The princess of the room. No, the room's... help me.
The pretty lady in the castle.
No, a room. It's the
princess's
room. Okay, thank you.
Very welcome. Also having a hint that Sky Garden has a crystal ball too. So that's 2 of them. We know where they are.
Feco about to betray somebody. Spolabor was hiding in somebody's house and we're gonna betray him.
You're not suggesting there's dark themes in this game, are you?
A lot. I mean, who goes around with a girl in his pocket?
I don't wanna play this game.
And we also know that your mom is a pig and your dad is a flute. Right?
I'll be sure to let my mom know you called her a pig. Anyway, moving on. We see Feco running out of Frisia, getting those checks. And let's see. Sky Garden, Diamond Mine. Where are we going?
I prefer Diamond... Sky Garden.
You know, so you guys didn't have any moves when you went to Sky Garden. And that was the right call. You don't want to go to Diamond Mine with no moves. Now with Psycho Dash, you have access to 2 additional dark spaces, so a little bit of a toss-up, but I would say, yeah, go to Sky Garden first and see if you get lucky with another will move.
Oh, no. It's just because I'm lazy. I don't want to do the item frame on room 3.
Alright, so we've got all 4 people with Lola's letter now. Wilddin going to Continent 1. He's going to figure out what statues he needs. And it'll actually be interesting to see what choice, if they have it, for Statue 6, what they're going to do. If they're going to go through the boss rush or if they're going to collect enough red jewels to go through the mansion.
Oh, your grandma gives you nothing. That's so sad.
Oh my gosh.
So your grandma doesn't love you, she gives you nothing, and your father, when you first find him after 5 years of missing him, he talks to you about camels.
And even when you see him in prison in the vanilla game, when he talks to you, he says, "You were a cute kid, but now you're grown up, so I guess you're not cute anymore."
Yeah, such a sad game.
Alright, Feco's in room 3, the fabled room 3. Let's see if we see some speedrun tricks in here. We're going to see some ramp glitches. Oh, he hit that switch, and I don't know. Okay, so it looks like Feco is going to be going the vanilla route through here. Or just making me look like a fool and skipping one of the ramps. I wonder if that's actually faster.
I used to do that all the time also.
Mother of pearl, that might be faster.
And today I did not do it for the first time ever.
Alright, Dark Space, what you got for us? Freedan move.
Alright, barrier.
You're as bad as Wilddin, my gosh. He was hoping so hard Z got our...
It is!
You guys are awful to the brother. Stop calling R a barrier.
Hey, B.
Alright, well, with Aura Barrier, you can do room 4 now as Freedan. That's a randomizer specific thing. Aura Barrier actually reaches the sword statue distance-wise, so you can get those 2 chests. Wow. So yeah, it looks like he's not going to Death Warp out of here. And he's actually going to keep Freedan to do that first. Maybe he'll check the dark space after the fact, but it looks like first he's going to get the 2 chests in room 4. We got ShadowM4rk going in now. It's like Wilddin taking the death after getting the first check in Inca.
The useless check.
Which had a necklace for you.
Yeah. Oh, look at the beautiful aura barrier.
Ay, ay, ay.
I wonder if he's gonna. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yes.
On room 4, like where Feco is, if you have the shadow, can you do the item buffer?
I have no idea. I was thinking about that too when you guys were doing early Firebird.
I was like, if this wasn't an official race, I would try it.
Yeah, I don't know how much further Shadow moves compared to Freedan. I messed that trick up in my run. I was pressing down too fast and it didn't get the 4th one out. So I just kind of backed off. You need to be careful when you play this randomizer. Some of these things like the fireballs and the swords, they do a lot of extra damage more than you're expecting. And it'll catch you by surprise when you really don't want it to. Alright, so yeah, as expected, Feco getting those chests and now running back to see what this dark space has, if it has a move or not.
Neo had 0.5 of health and he took an herb, and I was like, oof, good job.
And there were a couple times last seed where you were getting hit, and I was like, okay, take an herb, take an herb, take an herb, take an herb, take an herb. Alright, no move in that dark space. And room 2, there is another Freedan move. This time Friar. Wow, okay. So I would just like to dust off my shoulders, lean back, and say very happily, aura barrier not required.
So it was a good play to go there before Diamond Mine.
Sure, definitely. Because now
That's
they can
what I
actually
said.
full clear. Yeah. People pray for me as the next hour and a half continue, because I'm going to need it.
You can see on Feco's screen right now the dog named Turbo, which is a dog we'll see also in Soul Blazer and Terranigma. Turbo the puppy. He dies in Soul Blazer.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Soul Blazer, who is illusion of Gaia's little brother. And Terranigma being the smallest brother.
Now,
Youngest brother.
what's interesting here is that Feco did not go to room 2. But, I mean, we know room 2 has Dark Friar, so he has left. And maybe that's because he got Aura Barrier. I'm not sure, but whenever something like that happens, it's very easy to get thrown off of your normal routine when you go through a dungeon. It's happened to a bunch of us. So we'll see. But we did see another crystal ball that Feco just picked up, so I believe that's 3 we know of now.
It's so small on the tracker.
Well, yeah, there's one for a hint that is later they don't have access to, but I believe that's his second. And we know that the third one is later in the game.
I would like to say hi to Link, who is in chat right now, who is our sponsor for the prize this year. He made us a beautiful shadow box, and all weekend on his website, you get 25% off with the code Gaia-mizer. Thank you, Link, again for working with me this year. He made us a custom prize again this year.
Feel free to plug your link again, Link.
I'm a bad commentator. I don't have it on hand.
Also, interesting again, Neo noping out a Sky Garden without checking Room 2 Dark Space. I'm really surprised by this. We have Wilddin going in there right now, so he's going to find his Friar. Dang. Alright, we've got Feco turning in red jewels. So both Feco and Neo at 21 red jewels right now. Pretty close race in that aspect. They both have Aura Barrier. They didn't get Friar.
I'm surprised also. Usually I don't know, clear all the rooms, right? You check?
Maybe. I mean, I can see it's a little bit of a pain to go in there, but yeah, I would expect that everybody would be getting that. Now, Wilddin and Shadow both have Friar. Whoa, be careful of that sword, Shadow.
And we know that one of the move to have statue 4 is Dark Friar, so it's required as well.
Yeah, that or early Firebird.
It only happens once every year, and it was earlier today.
Fair enough.
I'm so proud of my son. He found the only seed in all the random that had it.
You guys are gonna have to find some place to hide after this. Alright, Shadow doing the buffer strat was a little off, but that sword hit him into a good spot, so that worked out. And now Death Warping to get out of here. Trying to see if they're picking up anything interesting. Got a little bit of diamond mine action going on right now. Oh, we have Feco in Edward's prison. Alright. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. It's too hard to tell who's in the lead right now.
We never know until the first hour is done.
We had you pegged for the lead for your seed for a little bit, and it sounds like
really?
Sai was leading for a good chunk of the morning seed. But yeah, all four of these guys are right neck and neck.
I'm so mad that I have to face you tomorrow.
We're not supposed to play the game against each other anymore.
No. We're breaking up tomorrow, chat.
Alright, so now we're going to get to see if Diamond Mine has anything in the back of it. Let's see.
Spin, dash, spin, dash.
Nothing in the front.
Oh, and ShadowM4rk, his inventory is full.
Oh, you might need to
Yeah.
go into a dark space.
Will he be able to take it after?
Yeah, just...
Oh.
I don't know if he knows he can drop red jewels off. Huh.
I don't believe that's a missable check if your inventory is full. But I must have thought about it.
Well, yeah, it's closed again, so he'd open that up, and the script will play again for him to get the item.
But then again, he let it go because it was only red jewel, but still.
He might need that red jewel.
Yep. Yes, it says red jewel full.
So, you can hit that worm from that upper section, not have to run down the ramp. It's something to keep in mind for people that might want to run this. Alright, looks like Neo is finally going to get his Dark Friar right now.
I missed it, but Feco has his second hope statue.
Yeah, we were focused on ShadowM4rk. I don't know where I got it. But into Mew we go. Ooh, let's hear some Mew music.
I thought I said I had control of the music.
You can change it back now. I put it back to Wilddin, so you can change it now. I'm sorry for stepping out of line.
No, it's fine. Put the Mew music. I'm teasing you.
All right, Mew right off the bat. Double hope statues. I know, chat. I know.
Somebody's sleeping on the couch tonight.
All right, keeping this a little professional, we will say that this being a completable seed, that there's not going to be an ability move in this dark space, but Feco's going to go check it anyway. So the game assumes that you can turn into Freedan here to continue on up the ramp, where there's a stone golem and a bouncer you need to use.
Yes, and right now we know that Kara is at the end of Inca, but there's 5 places she can be. She can be at the end of Diamond Mine, which, by the way, the laborer is replaced by Hamlet, the pig, and becomes Samlet. She can be at the end of the prison, Edward's prison, the end of Mount Crest, the end of Anchor Wood, or in her vanilla location in Angel Dungeon.
Alright, so Feco showing that you can indeed get this check without slider, which is something that throws people off sometimes. The Rama East chest. Just red jewels.
Yeah, and they need statutory, so at least that's gonna be done.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the requirements for completing the seed aren't that bad. We're just missing knowledge of 1 crystal ball and spin dash, along with whether they're going to need crystal ring or jewels to get to solid arm or the Babel boss rush. If they want to do solid arm, they'll need a slider as well.
So the only way they couldn't do that was if Slider was on top of Babel.
Right.
Then it would be impossible for them to do solid arm.
And if that is what happens on this seed, seek shelter.
From you?
From the Gaia community.
I keep telling it's not you, it's my son. He was so cute. So this seed, I asked my son to give me seed number or word that I translated into seed numbers with the letter on the cell phone. And this seed is I love mom.
Ooh, wow, I'm getting sniped right there. Getting sniped again.
Oh my gosh.
Wilddin, please do
Wilddin.
not die. There were a couple deaths in the last seed that were very painful to watch. It's heartbreaking to watch it happen. And that's pretty far back in the diamond mine to die right there. I'll tease him about that later.
Yeah, and we have poor Serotonin who soft-locked this game
Yeah.
while dying and falling down in the pyramid. It is a known problem, but that's a vanilla thing. It's not a bug from the rando.
And does Bagu fix vanilla bugs?
No,
He does not.
I don't think any randomizer fixes the vanilla bugs.
So yeah, there's a couple fears with stuff like that are vanilla. You've got taking damage, lethal damage, I should say, while you're doing aura. You also have a solid arm soft lock. If you, at some certain speed, get rid of the text boxes that appear when the music is fading out, you'll soft lock the game. There's also some weird camera bugs that can happen, and you might be able to get lost and not be able to complete the game if you use Psycho Dash when you're in Mount Cress on the vine ramps.
I'm thinking that Friar gives them access to one more check in one more dark space in the Grey Wall. So maybe that's where their progression is.
Could be. I mean, if Wild and Dark Space is progression,
that's what I'm talking about.
that's huge.
Yes, Serotonin, that's exactly what I was saying. If you fall down that hole at the same time that you get hit, you will soft lock. And Feco again getting the jeweler inventory full twice in a row.
So it's not just him. Wilden's not throwing in a bunch of jewels either. So his inventory is getting pretty full, which I understand. It takes a little bit of time to go into your inventory to clear it out, but it drives my OCD up the wall. Not just clearing when I get them. So hopefully it doesn't cost too much time, and hopefully he doesn't need that red jewel for anything.
I don't remember what the jeweler has. We'll see what Neo is getting right now.
Ah, so the second Hope statue is in Seaside Palace. Gotcha. Alright, so 23 jewels, 23 jewels, 25 jewels on ShadowM4rk. But I think Feco still has some from a full inventory. 27 now on Neo.
Yeah, I'm betting progression on the Wilden's Dark Space.
We'll see. We see the players have Lola's Melody from Seaside as well, so it could be Itori Village Dark Space, or an item from the cave that they can open now. Plus, hopefully we get to see what the hint from the Elder is.
No, Wilden is stuck in the stairs.
That happened to you too, I think.
Yes. So red jewel in the pile of log, and
No necklace. Yeah, looks like that's where Figo's going to be heading to. Oh, we have a move. Slider. Alright. In Itori.
I believe that's where Wilden is heading right now also.
So, Slider will give them...
Angel Village.
Yeah, I think that's...
Gives them also one check in Mew.
In Mew. Huh. And that was a third hint for another crystal ball that they already know they picked up in Diamond Mine. I have no idea who's going to be coming out on top. I think Neo has a slight advantage right now. Especially from having Slider first. Wilden about to pick up Slider. Looks like Feco just got it too. So something else to bring up, besides the shadow boxes, which are beautiful works of art, the winner of the tournament gets to have their own custom NPC text for some NPC I guess they choose in the game, courtesy of Don't Bagoo Me. So it'll be interesting to see what we see in the game moving forward.
Since you and I are in the final tomorrow, if you win, what NPC would you like for your coat? Quote, not code.
I hadn't even thought about it. I don't know what'll happen. There could be an upset. It could be whoever's winning this. You could just absolutely decimate both of us, Queenie, with the logic plays you made today.
I want Amlet in the prison to say something.
What'd he say? Well,
Please don't eat me. Or something like this. He just says oink oink. You could change that.
Could change that. And that's just a single frame text box, I think. So that would length wouldn't really matter right there.
Maybe the pig could say, "Hi, I'm Will's mom."
Oh my gosh. I'm trapped in this pig. Someone help me.
Neo is the first one to get into Angel's dungeon, but it seems like he's not far behind. I mean, not far behind him is Wilddin and Feco.
Yeah, they're both going for it, making the same plays. ShadowM4rk not too far behind either. I'm sure he'll be checking out Itori Village soon. He's picked up everything he wants from Mew. Now, for as much grief as we might get for having Slider, I know Bagu reset because he didn't want Slider at the beginning of his seed, which I get. I can agree with that too. It is very nice for a quick way to deal with enemies. It's an instant use attack, and it also keeps you invincible while you go through it. So it's nice for going through dangerous parts like they had in the beginning, like Mew, and soon they'll probably have to go through Angkor Wat and Mount Cress. Feco doing really well there with the...
Yeah, ShadowM4rk did not get it yet. That's why he's not going to Angel Village.
Yeah, he's about to, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, Wilddin skipping the health drop.
So it's important to say right now that the objects in the rooms that are randomized are changed from the vanilla game, and they're also randomized, but they're added some new ones. So you have to look carefully.
Mm-hmm. And Ishtar had an herb, so good for you, Ishtar.
I didn't check what the two other chests in the rooms are, but I'm gonna check right now.
Yeah, I missed them too. There we go, slider for ShadowM4rk.
I don't know why Feco checked the vanilla location of Kara, because we know she's not there. Maybe it's muscle memory.
Could be muscle memory. Alright, so the hint is Inca has Earthquaker. Could be useful to know. No, it won't be because they have... It would be useful for Feco because Feco doesn't have Friar. The plot thickens.
It was like this the last seed. Yeah. Well, then Feco. Okay, red jewel, and then...
Purification. That's such a pain. Come on, Bagu.
We have to purify the coffin.
Poor guy. Alright. Where are we going? What's next? Looks like Neo's taking that straight with them. I think that's all they can really do. Aside from checking Mew's Statue 2 location.
They haven't checked the Wilddin dark space in Great Wall.
True.
Which is the last one.
Which not everybody can do, actually, which is a little scary. Oh, we have ShadowM4rk going into Inca. First one to go into Inca because they have the diamond block.
The ice cube.
My mistake. The ice cube. And possibly he'll find an ability move in one of the ballless spaces.
Yes, in Earthquaker.
Send help, chat. Send help.
It was a hint, didn't you read it?
I was. I read it. I read it.
So quick reminder, 4 statues. They need statue 2, 3, 4, and 6 to beat the game, and they need to free Kara, who we know is in Anchor What, and you throw magic dust at her face.
They also need Aura, which we know is Vanilla. It's on Gaia in the pyramid. Alright, we're gonna see what Inca has here. Large roast. Interesting. So that's DAO access right there. So yeah, it's if you are interested in playing this, this is one of the decisions you might have to make. To get the statue 6, you actually have two options. You can go through Solid Arm or you can go through the Babel Boss Rush. Solid Arm, if you already have the red jewels from just playing, is faster to go through, but you don't get health upgrades, strength upgrades, or whatever upgrades like you would normally from a boss. But you would do that if you went through the Babel Boss Rush, which is slower, but it has been sped up a little bit as one of the like kind of cutscene things. Bagu took the time and effort to go through and speed up.
I didn't notice. ShadowM4rk did not do the Z ladder, right?
I just looked over there too.
I don't think he's done. Maybe we'll see it from Feco. It's when was that discovered? Last year?
Yep. Last year by SO5Z, who ran Last Seed. Oh. So Earthquaker is on the final Dark Space in Inca.
Like Last Seed.
Rude.
I know Feco is not doing the. Oh no, he's going to see the.
Yeah, it's a little out of order. If you wanted to clear the entire dungeon, you would do the check he's doing right now first, and then Death Warp, and then finish with the Z ladder, but
Yeah.
not that bad of a mix-up. We see the prison key at the end of Inca, so we'll see what gets done with that. Interestingly enough, ShadowM4rk not Death Warping out, but actually climbing back up. Did he not do the singing statue? Ah, looks like he didn't do the singing statue. Okay.
And Wilddin is the first one also to get to the vanilla location of the Hope statue.
See if
We'll
it
see
pays
what's
off. Yeah.
Usually it's nothing.
You know, you just doomed him. Oh, it's that crystal ball.
Ooh. I didn't doom him.
All right, Queenie. Favorite dungeon is Angel Dungeon. What's your favorite song in this game?
When you killed our Gaia.
Oh, okay.
Can you sing it for chat, please?
No, I won't.
You started so well.
We haven't earned that song yet. Nobody's beaten Dark Gaia here. All right, ShadowM4rk not too far behind Feco in terms of checking this check. They can't do the shortcut we saw in the earlier seed because they have Slider. Slider kind of ruins everyone's lives in terms of speedrun glitches.
To answer Nakul's question, no, it is darker. I don't know if that's because I know Wilddin is on console, Neo is on EMU.
I don't know if Neo's on emulator or not. He might be on console too. Feco might also be on console for it to be that dark. Yeah, it's cool to see a lot of us having console this year. Wilddin had a scare earlier in the week. He thought his Super Nintendo gave up the ghost, so...
Yeah. And Feco probably doesn't know either the Z ladder because he's going all the way around.
Ah, Teapot was on Singing Statue. Okay.
I believe it is recall going to hurt, but I'm not sure.
That's probably what you mean, yeah. Alright, Walden back to Watermia is now traveling to Southgate. Looks like he might be going through... Oh, he doesn't have his diamond block yet, neither does Neo. Was that jeweler stuff? Huh.
How about you, Solar? Which one is your favorite song?
Probably the Clash of Light and Shadow, the Dark Gaia fight. But the Going to Earth is probably my second favorite.
The one that goes.
That's the one.
Nailed it.
What do you think, people at chat? You want to hear the entire soundtrack through the voice of Queen Amby?
No. No, no, no.
No, no, no. No, 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 no.
Okay, so Neo is going into my dark space that I was talking about, the Wilddin one.
We'll finally get to see if Spin Dash is here or not. To the new world? Yeah. Thank you, Yervos.
If it's there, I get 5 minutes ahead of you tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of which, I would like to point out that in grand fashion, and I said this in front of everybody, and Walden was very happy I did. As far as the stream, you started before everybody.
I know, and but seriously, my timer was linked to racetime.gg, and for a reason that I don't understand why, my tracker started automatically when there was 5 seconds left at the countdown on the website. I had nothing to do with it, and I was like, oh, they're gonna think I started on purpose.
Oh, we did. Oh, we did.
But no, honestly, I have to check that out while it started 5 seconds before the others. Might be because the first race I was in today, I put 10 seconds instead of 15.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And nothing.
No.
Wow.
Okay, I don't get to start before you tomorrow.
You know, one of these 4 people you have to run that by to first.
Let's go, top of Babel.
Sam has magic dust. Wow.
Ew, really?
Yep. That's what Feco just saw as a hint. So the players will need both mine keys. Looks like Feco's the only one with a mine key right now. But they'll also... Yeah, they all 4 have the elevator key right now. Oof, indeed.
I'm not sure anymore whose seed was the worst.
Oh, this one still has room to grow, for sure.
Well, Sam, just for the magic dust, it's horrible.
Hope statue on a non-required boss fight? Horrible. Starting with slider and forcing 39 red jewels for late game access? Horrible.
Starting in native and giving them Psycho Dash. Horrible.
You know, you got quite a reputation now. There's
I
the
love
aura.
that game.
Alright, so interesting choice for Feco. Will he use aura? Will he climb down the pyramid?
Oh, and look, Wilddin is gonna do the Z ladder skip. There you go.
There he goes.
So that makes you skip what, half of the dungeon?
Yep. Yeah, Randomizer gave us Z-Ladder, gave us the warp that Herosoft found.
Indeed, it was vanilla aura.
All right, so Walden's on his way to pick up his prison key. I don't really know if we've gotten anything interesting there, or if... let me look to see the tracker. Yeah, prison key hasn't even been used yet by anybody, so we'll see if he goes there at some point.
Maybe they're waiting to have Lily in their pocket.
Perhaps.
Lily, who is a girl that turns into a dandelion. And Lance, one of Will's friends, falls in love with her and gives her flowers. So, you do not give flowers to a girl that turns into flower. You probably kill her family.
That's right, folks. When you thought Illusion the Gaia couldn't get any darker, Queen MB is here for you.
And also, then he retracts and gives her a necklace, which is cheaply made because she loses it. And she wants it back, so you have to find it. Feco took the time to put the hieroglyph there, but Mommy Queen is not required. So.
Well, if somebody's uncomfortable going through certain sections, they don't have access to any bosses. I mean, I know Mummy Queen takes a while to fight, but it could be a way to get some good upgrades. So, tomorrow, Queenie.
Yes.
Apocalypse Gaia?
No.
Okay. We already know if Wilddin wins this race, there won't be any Apocalypse Gaia also.
Why don't you explain what it is for people who haven't heard of it before?
Sure. So Raven Zero, at least that's how he's known in the Discord, was going through the code. He's responsible for kind of hacking in some hard modes version of this, and there's a lot of fun hard mode bosses that have patches that aren't like they're public, but they're not like distributed out a lot. But he saw that there was some broken code for another boss fight in the game. And it turns out it was another Dark Gaia fight that he's calling Apocalypse Gaia, but it was broken and it was hard to tell exactly what the developers were trying to do with it. But he kind of pieced together, tried to keep the developers' thoughts in mind, and after some iterations, because we play tested the heck out of it, came up with an insane fight that it seems like nobody wants to do. So. I apologize, everybody, but that's on Queenie. I don't know what you want to say.
I wasn't supposed to win today.
All right, looks like Feco is going to go check out this Statue of Hope 2 location.
Also, Apocalypse Gaia has 5 phases. They're very hard, and there's a lot of lights in there.
Mm-hmm.
Flashing lights. So it's kind of like epileptic.
Sure. But the cool thing about the fight, besides that, I mean, it's a hard mode fight. So if you wanted to do it, it's a challenge. It's fun that way. There's a checkpoint after phase 2. So if you die from phase 3, 4, or 5, you'll go back to phase 3 at the start. And you'll still keep all the herbs you had that you used from phase 3 and on. Also a fun little glitch with it. In one iteration of it, there was a bug in the code that gradually sped the music up as phase 5 was going. And it was decided just to keep it in there because it was cool. It made it more intense. All right.
And yes, if you give a follow to Solar Cell, he will gladly do a Apocalypse Gaia.
The things I can't call you on Speed Gaming. You hear that laugh? You hear how proud of herself she is, chat?
They want to see it.
All right, where are we going?
Pyramid right now is very hard to do with so little health.
Yeah, Walden's doing all right with it. It seems like I think Feco's gonna go throw the purification stone in, so we'll see what Buffy has.
Switching audio to pyramid. Vanilla tile.
Is this even randomized?
So tomorrow we have a match at 10 o'clock, which is for all the people who comes in second on today's race, which earlier today was Sai 990 and then SO5Z. And at 1 p.m. we have the 3 winners of the 3 races today, which is Solar, myself, and the winner of this race.
Just a red jewel on Buffy, so nothing special there. I still didn't get the catch from the jeweler how many they need. I think it was like 42? Maybe?
If you want to look at ShadowM4rk screen right now, he's in room 2. And this is where you'll see soon where poor serotonin softlock, it's there. You jump twice on the... Oh, he's gonna die. Jump twice on the floor.
Don't heal, you don't have to heal there.
And if you get hit while falling down and die at the same time, it softlocks your game.
Wind Melody. Could we see another gold ship play?
Oh, and Neo is gonna be the first one to
Go through underground tunnel. Yeah, cool.
But he doesn't have Lily yet.
He might just need something to do at this point.
Maybe it's better to go now. Your pocket is lighter because you don't have a girl in it, so you run faster.
I'm sure that's exactly his mentality in this.
Yeah. Oh, go, Wilddin!
Oh!
No! Oh, that hurts. I died there also earlier today. He pulled a Queenie.
You felt that one a little bit.
Yes. And deep into me. It's funny right now. We have 2 contestants on Edward's prison and 2 in the pyramid.
It's good to see the split, because the seed didn't start that way. Yeah, the Wilddin's already back there, so it's not that long of a... Oh, Wilddin, no. No.
This is hard to do without spin dash.
So the way you want to handle that is run up those stairs before they even fire. You'll take a hit if you jump down to crack the floor first time on the as left as you can and hold left when you jump. You'll take damage, but the game will knock you left. And then you can just walk up the stairs and jump down again, and you won't take damage the second time when you jump down on top of them. The game prioritizes you breaking the floor first. Oh! I missed it from... Did Neo get that? We just saw Feco pick up the necklace in Underground Tunnel. Oh yeah, Neo did grab the necklace too, okay.
He gave the roasted leg to the starving child. So that's one of the traveling points in this game. Usually in a vanilla game, that roasted leg of yak is used to on the raft scene with Kara that takes forever, where Will falls in love with her when she eats a raw fish. Makes perfect sense. And so we took off this scene. It was too long and boring. So now the large roasted leg of yak is used to feed the poor kids in native village.
And if you it's one of the fun little text things that Bagu puts in here. If they ask, would you give us the large roast, and you say no, the NPC will say, that's cold.
Did you say cold or cool?
Cold. C-O-L-D.
Oh. I always thought I was saying cool.
No. Alright, people, where are we going? Neo going to Euro to go to Water Mia. Feco going back. Okay, so Feco's going back through Underground Tunnel.
With Lily this time.
Right. I'm curious to know why Neo didn't do that.
Now where the fudge is there a spin dash?
It's on the top of Babel, Queenie.
Is there, I'm thinking right now, is there some place left where it could be?
There's a bunch of... Oh, no, it can't be there. Anchor Watt. No, you need it.
No.
Yeah, that's, Oh, shooey. Yeah, we know Earthquaker's at the end of Inca. Queenie, I think
it is.
I think you put their spin dash at the top of Babel.
Oh, wait. Did somebody check the bottom of Babel? No, no one has a memory. It could be at the bottom of Babel as well. Nobody has the memory melody.
Someone's in trouble.
It's almost like I did all of those seasons on purpose. They've all had something different.
Last year, I'm going to vet all the seeds. I'm going to make sure it's not too hard for people. There's going to be no moves at the top of Babel for any of them. This year, get wrecked, runners. I don't care about you.
We're professionals now.
Alright, looks like Wallen just picked up the necklace. Be interesting to see what he does. It's mean to go into to force a double dip through Edward's tunnel by having a necklace there.
He's gonna wear it, obviously.
Hey. Ooh, ShadowM4rk doing a good speedrun trick to drag that bouncer all the way across without having to turn around or restart. My gosh, it's a long path all the way back to South Cape. You see, they have to start... So when you go to Edward's Tunnel and you don't have access to finish it, you have to go back to where you started through the dark space. So Wilddin had to go back home to Native's Village, to Euro, to Water Mia, through Lola's Letter to go to South Cape, just to come back around to Edward's... Well, to Itori and then maybe Edward's again.
So far there was nothing good. There's one more check.
Oh, you know, one thing I did just notice.
Memory melody. There it is. At the end of the tunnel.
End of tunnel. GG Feco. So, it's good to point out, we have Feco, who had... all four players had their crystal balls. Nobody has two Rama statues. So we're missing a Rama statue. We're missing the magic dust, which requires another mine key. And that's... That was a weird sound thing. That's just about it.
And Feco playing the memory melody because you don't have to pay for expensive classes to learn how to fly a plane. You just have to learn this melody.
Going to Babel. Here we go. We get to learn if you gotta flee the country or not, Queenie. Nobody has the crystal ring, so they can't do the boss rush yet.
But they need statue 6, so it wouldn't be like too bad. Would it?
Depends if a Rama statue or mine key is back there. Oh, you're so doomed. You're so doomed.
I Love Mom was not a good seed.
Gosh, you monster. What did you do to us? Look at him. He had to sit there for a second and contemplate his life choices.
Okay, I give it to Francis. He's banned.
He's banned hard.
He will not do the seed tomorrow. I was gonna call him and ask him for more words, but
We don't want it. Alright, looks like Neo's about to find that hard truth out right now, too.
I think I'm gonna hear all the way from France. No.
We might not want commentary from people after the seat. Woo, ShadowM4rk going through on low health. Hopefully he heals after this first room, because it is a pain to kind of go back through this.
He's probably gonna go check the Wilddin dark space.
Yeah.
Again, how Wills jumps there and doesn't break his knees, a mystery to us.
Alright, Wilden's about to get the memory melody too, so he'll probably go through the same paces. So hang on. They can't get into Crest. Let's just assume it's at the top of Babel. That means they have to go through the mansion.
Mansion or crystal ring.
Right, but I don't really know what's
No,
left to
they can't
check.
do mansion. Oh yeah, they have slider. Never mind.
I don't know if the crystal ring exists right now. They've like all done a bunch of checks. Like Neo's going to go fight Viper right now.
I mean, Wilden has 40 red jewels, so I guess he can have access to Moontribe, to the mansion.
Queenie,
He has 2 more.
what if it's an exact number of red jewels and you force them to do Killer 6?
I don't know what to say.
That's in logic. They have 10 herbs at least.
You know, I skipped that in my seat, praying in nothing.
As does everybody, yeah.
I'm like, well, if there's something there, I'm losing it.
Alright, Neo and Wilden both killing Viper right now. Be our first boss kill for this seed.
Oh, Feco is finally gonna have his,
Dark Friar.
yeah.
He might be kicking himself over this one. Alright, GG's to Neo and Wilden. Looks like we're gonna go do the Purification Stone too. For both of them.
No, they've already done it. They're going to get the coffin.
Oh! Sorry, yes, that's what I meant.
And I believe we know what's in there. It's a... Itori has Psycho Slider. Yep. So, Feco opened it already.
Alright, Feco. Speed on your path.
It's still a great game so far. They're not far behind each other.
No, the Friar's not like the biggest thing here.
Now, like, they all have 4 crystal balls, so they could go and fight Nazca, Viper right now, and they would all of them have 1 statue, so it's not about the numbers of statues right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Neo's going back to Pyramid. Because I think he has to. I think he needs red jewels to get to the top of Babel.
He does not have aura yet. He's gonna get it now, but still.
So yeah, interesting little quirk here. If you use the aura for the first time, it unlocks Shadow. But if you do that in the dark space that has Shadow, or any dark space that would have Shadow, you can still transform that spot after you use it, but the shadow won't appear like you normally would until you leave and re-enter. All right, another Viper fight coming in.
Oh, Feco went to get Dark Frieden. Frieden, who has long and beautiful blonde hair. We all wish we had his hairstyler. They're never out of place.
It's a fast fight. I don't know how much time it took to go get Freedom, but it was a fast fight that way.
And this is the point where Wilddin is gonna cry also.
How come I can hear a smile on your face when you say that?
You know what? I think I should do it. I should run away. Disappear, start over.
All right, Feco is starting to think about what his options are.
So, do you remember how many jewels it was for?
No, I missed it. I feel like it was around 42, but that might be asking a lot. It kind of just depends on what checks are left in Pyramid. I don't think anybody's done Killer 6 yet.
And Wilddin is probably going back right now to check his dark space.
Yeah.
The reason we say it's his dark space is because he always skipped this one, hoping there's nothing there.
And it's bitten him a
Yeah.
few times. Okay. Alright, so Feco is going to go back to get the check up the ramp, I believe, with Dark Friar in Diamond Mine.
Yep.
Neo at 41 red jewels. So Neo, slight advantage right now, I would say. To go, if he can get another red jewel, I think it's 42. We'll see. I think Neo might slightly be in the lead.
But this is rando. It ain't over until it's over.
No, it's not over till it's over. Now we have ShadowM4rk going, maybe picking up Earthquaker? And who the heck knows what's on Gold Ship, although we don't have Inca Statue A, so I'm not really sure. He must just be picking up Earthquaker. And I don't know if he's seen the hint for it either.
Oh man, this is so sad for them if truly forced like
The red jewels again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you feel sad. I feel, you know what? I had to go through it. They have to go through it too.
I'm gonna have such problem recruiting people next year.
Join now, and you too shall suffer.
But yes, if you want to join the community of this rando, I believe we have this command exclamation IOGR, and you'll find the Discord. And on the Discord, you'll find everything you need to play this randomizer.
Golden Tile also randomized in the randomizer, and so it just happened to be the very first spot. So that's pretty cool for ShadowM4rk. There's Earthquaker. Although, wait, he already has Dark Friar. Queenie, I'm confused.
Maybe he doesn't know how to do Earthquaker skip.
Good point.
There is something called Earthquaker skip in Inca or what? And if you don't know how to do it, you need the Earthquaker. And we know we'll need to get there because Kara's there. And also, we know that we need both mine keys because Sam is holding the magic dust. And I saw Wilddin hesitate there. I think they're starting to wonder what they're missing.
It's a red jewel check. You monster.
I still don't know how much they need though.
I mean, I feel like if it is 42, Neo's just going through the paces of finishing what he can do.
Oh, he's going to see.
He's going to Killer 6, yeah.
Yep. Well, Wilddin is gonna give us a handful. 43. Oh, it's 45.
Oh. So, it's still possible that Crystal Ring is on Killer 6. So, you're still dead, but not as dead for something like that. That or, oh my gosh, put an Inca statue. Put an Inca statue on Killer 6. Which would then lead to the gold ship, which has...
The mine key.
No, because then they'd be soft-locked. I would say Crystal... Crystal Ring? Yes? Alright, good luck, Neo. Here comes the Killer 6.
Yep. Oof. Good job, Neo.
Good enough. There you go. GG's, Neo.
This is one of very hard.
Moment of truth. Here we go.
Oh,
you're so in trouble, Queen. Alright, so it turns out you do not need jewels to go through. You have to do boss rush for a top of Babel spin dash.
I couldn't even have rolled these things today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'm starting to piece the sentences together now. I love Axolotl's Nightmare Mom.
What am I raising as a kid?
A monster. Oh, Feco doing an interesting way to handle this statue. Just got through there. Oh boy. Alright, well... So I don't believe Neo knows that is the force right now. He's still trying to collect stuff. There's his first Rama statue. Looks like Wilden's about to do the room 3 grind now too to go get his crystal ring. Interestingly enough, oh, okay, so Neo's already leaving. He's gonna go to Babel for the boss rush.
Switching to Babel music. So enjoy this boss rush. We rarely see this. So we'll get to see all the boss of this game 2.0.
Yeah, and they'll definitely be safe for the rest of the run after this because they'll get a bunch of upgrades from Mummy Queen 2.0.
So we now know that the spirit at the end of Echo 1 has emotional drops.
It's so mean. I mean, they have to go there anyway because Kara's there.
Yeah.
But dang, Queenie, dang.
What if the key, my last man keys at the end of...
There's no saving you at that point. Lily's happy with the outcome so far.
Let's go, Wilden. Killer 6.
Let's go, Wilden. You got this. Oh, he's just going in. Heal, you fool! Chewy. Alright,
Go
round
on
2.
in.
I bet he didn't scream Valhalla there.
No, he did not.
Alright, listen carefully for a British scream in about 3, 2, 1. There it is. Okay, so yeah, it looks like Neo took a death here. It's
Ooh, oh, he has 0 defense.
they hit hard. Doesn't look like he's getting good RNG either, but okay, there he goes. And there's no healing. Or you can go into a dark space if you can find one in between. I think there's one after. Oh, Bagu. No, never mind. Bagu took this one out after the cast-off fight.
How is that in logic to fight the boss rush with no defense?
Well, they have access to Viper, which they could have fought. They don't have. Well, the other characters do have 1 defense. It's something he hasn't picked up yet.
Like Neo is going into this fight with point. Yeah. Logic says get good.
But it's not punishing. I mean, if you die here, you don't die in real life. I mean, you don't die and then have to restart the entire Babel tower. You just go back to the last checkpoint, which happens after a wall shoot kill. Alright, looks like ShadowM4rk is gonna go and find his memory melody.
Wilddin has 1 defense. I don't know where he picked that up.
So yeah, he took 2 hits, same as Neo, but a defense in this mode gives you 1 extra hit point per hit.
And they're like neck to neck right now, Neo and Wilddin.
Yeah. He got rid of Cast Off quick, so we'll see what happens. Neo with a good kill on Viper, 2.0.
Is Mommy Queen 2.0 really harder than the first one?
I can't answer that as far as in the randomizer, but in vanilla, once you get the upgrades from Mummy Queen 1.0, she's actually easier than the second one, than the first one. I mean, but here, yeah, I would say she's harder just because she hits harder than Mummy Queen 1.0.
Fortunately, the vampire fight is easier if you know how to sync with Shadow. You press the syncing button at the same time as the attack button, and he syncs, and he keeps attacking while he's syncing.
The one scary thing about this fight, though, that is in the first vampire fight, you can run into them and their hitboxes won't damage you, but in this fight, you can't run into them.
Oh! Neo died while taking the herb.
No, he was trying to block that shot. I don't believe that's something you can block.
I want to reroll the seed for them.
Alright, here goes Wilddin.
That's too mean! I can't believe I did this to them. That's the worst of the 3.
Oh, don't get impatient, Wilddin. Alright, safety thing there. I would use an herb if you had it, Wilddin.
No!
Ah, that's rough. Yeah, so not the easiest fight. I would say, yet again, this is not a very newcomer-friendly seat. What was the logic difficulty for this seed, Queenie?
They were all normal.
Normal? Okay.
Which is why I'm surprised it's a force early Tower of Babel. Well, early-ish.
Yeah, Neo gets the kill on the vampires. Sandfanger's not something you ever really have to worry about, so it'll come down to Mummy Queen 2.0.
If only they could use the turbo button in this game.
Alright, there goes... Oh boy, Wilddin giving me a heart attack. Alright, Wilddin gets the kill on vampires, and here we go with Sandfanger 2.0. Now this is also something that could separate them. Depends on how many eggs. Alright, so Neo gets an egg here. That's a good time catch. Oh, he's having a hard time finishing the fight, though. Doing some frustration slashes.
I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated at this point?
It's true, it's true. Yeah, but the real challenge might be Mummy Queen 2.0. Alright, there's an egg for Wilddin 2.
You were really unlucky on legs today.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. You know, people, It is possible to do these Babel fights without aura, and sometimes the seed will do that to you. So it's good to, at least to see that they do have aura for this.
Oh, indeed, we are. Psykiller 6 had the crystal ring for a forced Tower of Babel to get Spin Dash on top of it.
Yeah, but let's see what happens. If everything goes well, we'll have the second round of this fight. So the first half of this fight for both Mummy Queen, she does the split up attack every time she gets hit. But if you get good RNG on the second half, she'll do 6 ring cycles, and you can damage her there. And if you do that, that really helps you turbo your way up to the top of the Babel Tower.
Feco is doing great also right now. He's not far behind either.
Yeah, we've got 3 people in Babel right now doing the boss rush. Both players doing well on Mummy Queen, though.
Don't jinx them! So Feco starting his Viper 2.0.
Oh gosh, Wilddin, don't you have any herbs, Psycho? I can't watch this, GG's Neo! Oh, run away from... I can't watch!
Come, I'll tell you when you can watch again.
Oh, I'm just sitting back. Oh, that's a dangerous place to sit, Wilddin.
Okay, just be safe. Just be safe.
Oh, GG's
Good
Wilddin.
job.
Oof.
And finally they get an upgrade also.
Yeah, so they, 2 defense for Wilddin, 1 defense for Neo now. Should be alright. Statue 6 collected.
I do hope that Feco knows the glitch trick, but I'm afraid he does not.
That's alright. That's it's not awful to play this safe, hit 2 or 3 times, and then run away. Now you gotta be careful though, because those orbs around the vampires last a little bit longer even after they die. And here we have Neo, drumroll, spin dash.
This is so sad.
I cannot wait to check the Discord after this.
I'll get banned forever from the community.
We.
My poor son.
Alright, so we have spin. Oh, Wilddin! Get the goofy move.
Doing all of this just to leave the move.
My heart. He's making content though.
So now what would you do? Would you go to Anchor what, knowing like that you cannot get to Kara? Or you go to...
Oh, they get the Kara. They have spin dash.
Yeah, but they don't have the magic dust.
Magic dust,
Magic dust, which by the way, chat is behind Sam, so we still need another mind
yeah,
key.
you go to Anchor Watt because like Neo's going to Crest here, so that's fair. They don't have mushroom drops, but there are 2 checks for free. Your hope here is either another mushroom drop or a mind key.
A mind
Because
key.
if it's not here, you have to go to Anchor Watt and go hunt for a mushroom drop or a mind key.
What if now that they have spin dash? No, no, never mind.
The spirits. What did Spirit have?
It says it was a shroom drop.
That's right, yeah.
So yeah, him instead decided to finish the pyramid, hoping he'll get his mine key and
Oh, that's also something to do, yeah. Because you can do rooms 4, the chest in room 3, and room 1. So yeah, interesting play. I guess we're looking for a Rama statue, we're looking for a mine key.
Wasn't it Wilddin that said once, "I'm never going to Crest if I don't have at least one mushroom drop"?
Yeah, and mostly he's just making fun of a one shroom drop thing on Z. So I doubt he would go with just one shroom drop too. Yeah, this is the kind of thing where Wilddin and Neo were neck and neck, and now they're gonna split, and their luck with where they chose to go is gonna decide this match.
But I'm so proud of Feco.
Feco's doing really well for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. And now ShadowM4rk is going through the paces of the boss rush too. And I'm glad we got to see it too, because we didn't get to see it in the earlier seeds. So yeah, actually... okay, never mind. So Neo's going to Angkor Wat now. He's choosing not to finish the pyramid. So those are basically the only 2 spots they have left to check. Pyramid's probably the quicker thing to check than going around for Angkor Wat. Red Jewel for Wilddin, so that takes out that. So he's got 2 checks left in the pyramid. And if it's not a Rama statue or a mine key or a mushroom drop, potentially it's not going to be helping him.
Oh! Go Feco! There's one more hit left, I think. Woo!
GG's, Feco.
GG.
This is too hard on people.
Oh. I have a headache now. Too much stress.
Oh, what was that Wilddin just got? I didn't see.
Well, it was not the monkey.
Yeah, and it wasn't a mushroom drop, and it wasn't a Rama statue.
Thank you, Melissa. It was a red jewel.
Okay. So, yeah, room 1, and then we see. Oh, ShadowM4rk. Continuing up. Red Jewel for Neo. Although, Link, there is a Zelda 3 mode for this game, where your health and attack and defense and upgrades all act like Link to the Past, where each upgrade is double damage, right, Queenie?
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't listening to you.
Do you see how nonchalant she is when she says that, people? Are you kidding me?
I was reading chat, sorry.
Z3 mode, is that upgrades do double for each upgrade?
I thought it had only something to do with help.
Okay, well, in any case, there is a Zelda 3 mode that you can play in this as well. A little bit easier, potentially, on the combat difficulty. Some of this stuff is a little difficult to go through.
Oh, and Neo and Wilddin are going into the mansion.
Oh, so that's a play they wanted to do.
Oh my gosh.
And now it's neck and neck again.
But don't
for this
tell me
mansion chest.
my key is there. That's so horrible.
Yeah, so Neo noped out of Angkor Wat. He unlocked the shortcut, I believe, but he wanted to check mansion first.
But so where did they both got their? You mean that? Oh, okay, I see it. Neo got his red jewel in Mount Crest, and Wilddin got them in Pyramid.
Yeah, and he got another red jewel in Angkor Wat, and then noped out after that. You can see all the lag that gets generated in the mansion. Wilddin with a slight advantage to figure out that this chest holds a valuable black glasses, which puts Angkor Wat completing in logic, but really, for these two, isn't necessary, because you can navigate that bright room without it.
Good job on ShadowM4rk for doing the Vimps as well.
Oh, good RNG for Sandfanger 2.0, so that's down too. All right, now I would actually maybe take a death on Mummy Queen 2.0 just to refill your HP before you go
Yeah.
through this.
And it's sad because then you have to do the animation of Shadow twice.
All right, so Neo regains his lead because there was nothing really important in the mansion. So Wilden still has to go all the way around. Neo gets a start in the garden. Looks like Feco's got the same idea of finishing the pyramid right now.
Yeah, I think that's what I would have done too.
Yeah, Wilden killing these bugs. It was interesting to see you and one other person go through the motions of despawning those worms and the projectiles.
I need to learn your fast strat.
No, it's a good strat. That's like something Bagu showed us, and it was cool to see that. If you're not comfortable with attack canceling.
I am not a speedrunner of this.
Well, you switch to Type 2, you would be.
Just a quick reminder that Type 1 won the second match today.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Go Type 1!
So the controller settings at the beginning of the game for everybody, you can choose Type 1 or Type 2. And what Type 2 gets you is a third button basically to match through text. There's really no other benefit to it. But
seriously, in the rando, there's not much text to match, so...
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I understand if you speedrun this that I couldn't speedrun this with Type 1, but for the rando, I don't see the benefit of switching.
We got an herb. So nothing game-breaking yet in Icrowatt.
And Wilddin doing the good thing here, opening the shortcut, because probably gonna have to come back again.
Now, here's where this could get a little interesting, and I know people like to divide on this topic. The order that you get these next 3 chests, because you have the drop-down chest. Oh, there's actually 4, I guess. You have the drop-down chest, you have the black glasses check, you have the forgotten chest, and you have the spirit. And some people like to get the drop-down chest as soon as they go up the stairs, and some people, like myself, like to do that last before they're about to run out or whatever. So if the mine key is in the drop-down chest, what the heck are you doing, Neo? Oh, he didn't want a death warp.
Yeah. Which is a wild play, because... No, we know it. Quaker is not there.
Yeah, there was no danger of there being a move there.
No, Wilddin, this is not working. What are you doing?
So he already activated the statue, so he needs to reset, I believe. Yeah, he needs to reset the room. This happened in your race too. Oh, what? Really? That's really awkward. Huh.
Oh, and ShadowM4rk dying to Mummy Queen.
No. Alright, drop down chest, mushroom drops.
You get 2 mushroom drops in there.
Alright. Oh, wow to know. Okay, he needs to be a little further over left, and he needs to be sure not to step on the trigger tile for that golem. Yeah, he was a little too far up, but also needs to be a little further left. You need Friedan's left shoulder. Oh, see, you don't want to walk. Yeah, he's walking left there, and you don't want to walk left there. Right onto that trigger. Herb for Neo.
I was like, I didn't see it. What was this? Go, Wilddin. No!
No, don't step on that, Wilden.
And go, ShadowM4rk. You can't do this. And now, Feco
Okay.
is going to get red jewels, I believe. Those 2 checks were red jewels.
Okay. What the heck did he just get? Mushroom drops.
It was
yeah.
the shroom drop. Yeah, we know.
Okay, well, back they go. So the one nice thing right now that's pays off, you don't actually have to run back through Anchor Watt to leave through the exit if you didn't want to warp back, because their warp is Nada's village, so this is a very good warp to take. So yeah, Neo's gonna head to... Oh.
Oh, Shadow dying again to Mommy Queen.
Neo going to Pyramid. Instead of back into Crest.
Oh, this is where Wilddin is probably gonna catch up.
Yeah, because Walden's already done that. Okay. Still anybody's game. Alright, ShadowM4rk, I believe in you. Yeah, it's a nerve-wracking fight, especially in a tournament setting. To have to go through this.
So, if you joined earlier and missed the beginning of the stream, we know right now that the Kara is at the end of Anchor Watt, and the magic dust is on Sam. So we need the second mine key, and we needed Spin Dash, which was at the end on top of Babel. I mean, and where was the crystal ring? On Killer 6.
Oh, you got this, Shadow.
And it was a lot of red jewels also to...
Oh, there's no more herbs either for Shadow. Alright, be careful, Shadow, because that's going to push off against the wall! Oh, no.
Go, 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 go! Ah! Yes!
GG, Shadow!
Good job! Woo! They've all done it, yes.
This is so bad.
At this point, they're all winners. They all move to tomorrow.
Alright, well, I'm about to finish up here, and possibly overtaking Neo because of it. Just depends on how fast he can get out of Anchor Watt, because Neo is going to have to do the chest and room 1 still. If he stays in here.
So ShadowM4rk getting his spin dash.
Possibly cussing Francis's name.
What do you think about today's seed, Solar? Which one was the worst?
I would say this one. This one required a little extra combat skill.
Yeah, me too. I would say this one.
Alright, Feco is now about to go through Anchor Watt, and they'll be getting their mushroom drops to progress onward. Wilddin going into Crest right now.
I believe it might be confusing because I've seen many games today, but we do not know what's at the end of Crest. Earlier today, it was it said that it was a red jewel, but I don't believe it was this one.
Yeah, I don't think we know what this one is.
Okay.
Which,
Based
on what people have checked, it's still possible. The third mushroom drop is that gold chip. And the final item here could be the key.
Good job on Feco for doing the Earthquaker skip.
Yeah, that was a good time save up on Wilddin. We got ShadowM4rk taking on these bugs right now too.
He did it better than me.
Someone had a rough time with those today. But yeah, it looks like the seed kind of ushered everybody back to the same kind of path. Now they did have the option of Pyramid, Anchor Watt, or a little bit of Crest, but not too much variation in what you could do on the seed. Oh, I think Neo's actually already been here. So actually, they're super close because...
Yep, Neo's been there.
Yeah, actually Neo's in the lead right now because he's using the mushroom drops first.
Who beat you last year?
Neo.
Hmm.
As I always say, if Pyramid's required, I'll win. If you don't need Pyramid at all, I will lose so hard.
So if Neo wins, there might be a chance for your rematch.
Yeah. So there's the third mushroom drops right there. So they have access to finish this dungeon. Now, there'd be no way to know, obviously, but if Wilddin used his mushroom drops up there and went to go get that other check up north, and other check has the...
So Feco just did the. He's going to go back, but when you don't have the black glasses, Anchor Watt's second floor is all white, and you have to know your way around it.
He's going left side.
The black glasses were inside the mansion, and you did not go there.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Good job on him for navigating through this.
But yeah, I mean, if you just look at the timer right now, this is... It's definitely the most intense seed to have to go through. They're at an hour 51. And still only 2 bosses killed. Oh, Rama statue at the end.
Yeah, and that was required because we need statue 3.
Right, so go mode is the key. And your true doom happens if it's an Inca statue. For the second to last check in here.
Was not Neo at the end of it? Oh,
Neo went to the end first instead of going here.
I was hoping to get his keep. Oh no, I mean, yeah, we still might need it.
What do you want, Queen? Do you want this to be the mine key, or do you want this to be an Inca statue so they have to go fight Castoff?
I don't want to answer this, but I want to jinx them.
Alright, moment of truth, people. It can only be one of 2 things.
I can't watch.
Oh my gosh! Queenie, no! No, what did you do to them?
You know what hurts more right now is the realization that I'm raising a monster.
Just imagine when he looked at you and said, "I love you, Mom." It was little Lucifer.
I can't breathe.
The sadness right now. Why do I have to watch this? Why do I have to commentate on this happening? I don't want this to happen to people.
Oh my god.
Alright, ShadowM4rk going to go pick up his mushroom drop, his second one. Shooey. We're looking at an over 2-hour seed here.
Feco is so close to them, and he got... So we did pre-qualification seed in order to do the lineups, and Feco at the last time, he's doing so great.
He is, yeah.
What is... Oh, if Wilddin is going to fight...
Wilddin saw that. He went to that chest first. Yeah, we had no idea. I think we were focused on Neo Eurovos.
Wilddin is going to fight His fourth boss. You know what? I think it makes more sense to do this because if he goes fight Castoff, he's gonna be at Continent 2 and then immediately can go get magic dust.
And in this situation, I mean, Neo's gonna go get his magic dust after this. He'll be in Continent 2. He needs to do. He needs to go do Fanger after that, but they have Lola's letter.
Starting off with an egg on Wilddin's part.
Hacks. Splice confirmed.
Neo getting his Earthquaker because he has no choice.
Another egg for Wilddin.
Also, while we have Midi Lily in chat, I would like to point out that this morning we had a seed where our barrier was used for room 4.
We also had Aura Barrier that we felt practically forced to get because we had to fight Castoff, and it was Transformation Dark Space that had Aura Barrier. Alright, well, I'm having a hard time getting 2 hits in for every cycle of this, but it's making progress. Let's see if we can get one more egg cycle. Alright, 2 hits left. I'll cast off for Neo.
This was a 100% seed.
Yeah. Alright, 4 more hits on Sandfanger.
Feco getting his last Rama statue.
One final hit.
And there you go, Neo is getting his key. Yeah, exactly. So Neo is officially in go mode now.
Yeah.
Not bothering taking the statue because we don't need it.
Oh, hang on though. I didn't realize. So Neo still has to kill 2 bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And Wilddin just needs the 1, so that's gonna catch Wilddin back up a little bit too.
And they both need to get at the back of Anchorwood.
Feco about to find sadness in his heart knowing that the black glasses are in this chest and it's not required.
ShadowM4rk is also going through Mount right now, so he'll get his Rama statue eventually.
Oh look, the magic dust, who knew? So nasty. Alright, looks like Neo is not going to Death Warp out. And instead is going to just run out. What's that? 26 hits it would take?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's faster to run at this point. And 3 defense.
Leave the Twitch chat to be judgmental.
I did the solar there and decided to not read it. Or not acknowledge it.
Alright.
It's the first one, Wilddin.
Time to go for the vampires for Neo.
I believe he can turn into a shadow, right? There was nothing the dark space.
No, there's Earthquaker.
No, Earthquaker was at Inca.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Wild. You're talking about
No,
Neo.
I'm talking about Neo. Sorry.
Yeah, Neo should be able to turn into Shadow. Shouldn't be a bad fight. It's the going all the way back to go to Fanger that's going to take some time.
I'm just imagining at this point when you can see in race time that GG that your other opponent have not finished and you're in go mode.
This was the first race where I finally said, you know what, I'm going to hide the results because I don't want to know. So they might be doing that as well. Not being able to tell who's done or who isn't. Oh, Wilden sprinting through there, so he's not going to be able to run up into the door for cast off. So we're going to have pretty close boss fights.
Mr. Free Eat, Mr. Free. Sing it, Solar.
No. I'm here to enjoy the show and commentate on what's going on. So it's possible to one cycle cast off. I don't think we've seen that today.
No.
Requires pretty fast inputs.
And
Neo making
singing.
short work of the vampires right now.
You need to sing also. Mr. Free Eat, Mr. Free Eat.
Yeah, so you can only drop, it's a short amount of frames. You can only drop so many frames when you're attacking, otherwise you won't be able to kill them in one cycle. And some people have ways to keep that cadence. Mine is to say Mr. Freet over and over again. ShadowM4rk getting his Rama statue. Oi. And also having an Inca statue, so I believe he knows what must be done. Alright, Wilden gets his mind key, so we have a race here. Wilden going to go get the magic dust. They both have to free. Oh, go ahead.
I kind of feel bad you said after 2 hours. We have a race now.
What? I mean, it's been back and forth. They've been switching positions.
They've been racing since the first minute.
No, I just mean they split up, and now, as a collective, we can see we know what they need to do. There's only a couple things left to do, and it's just whoever can do that first.
They split up? That's so sad.
Oh my gosh, you're impossible. The woman's impossible. Okay, so obviously Neo has this all opened up because everybody was checking the Wild and Dark space because no one would assume that Spin Dash was at the top of Babel. It's going to be a little bit of a trek to the vampires for Wilden, but that fight should go by quicker than a Sandfanger fight. We have ShadowM4rk going to go fight Sandfanger as well. Alright, let's see how many eggs Neo gets. Do we have any guesses in chat for how many eggs he gets?
0.
Oh my gosh. Haven't you done enough to them?
Francis just texted me. He said 0.
Alright, so Neo's standing a little too far right for an optimal position in this fight. Raven also found that you can manipulate, kind of, what pattern you get from Sandfanger. So that little red vent you see in the background that's in the center of the room, if you stand a tile to the left of that, that's one of the handful of spots you can stand to influence Fanger to do a horizontal cycle 50% of the time. It's longer to have a vertical cycle, so you don't want to be standing kind of where Neo is right now. But, I mean, it's odds. It's gonna be what it is. But yeah, we haven't seen a egg cycle yet for Neo. He's almost halfway done the fight. There's one.
Well, he's gonna go fight his vampires.
Second egg cycle, yeah, so it looks like Neo's got the lead.
ShadowM4rk is also fighting Sandfanger right now. Oh, poor Feco is trying to death warp.
More power to you, Feco.
He has something I do not have.
Patience?
Yes.
It's about this point you would hear a very French Canadian wow.
Vampires with the shadow is so fast.
Yeah, it's it's much safer than going for will vampires, which we did in our first seed. Because we're all bullheaded runners. Oh, he misses the R.
Oh yeah,
I know, eh?
I know eh.
Alright, slight lead for Neo. Oh no, Wilddin. We got Feco going for the kill now on vampires.
Yeah, Feco is so close to them. ShadowM4rk is also not far behind. I'm really thinking we'll see like a 10 minutes difference between all of them.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too much. Imagine forcing players to do 2 Earthquaker skips.
Well, no, they all have it because they went to Inca. And they all took
That's true, I guess, yeah.
fight cast off. It is faster to just earthquake it.
Alright, Wilddin entering Anchor Watt. I guess that's faster than Death Warping. Jumping down to this dark space and then running around.
When you don't have to get the chest, probably yes.
Well, I just meant instead of just setting the checkpoint and then in Death Warping right after the checkpoint.
Yes, but I mean, if you would have to go take the chest, I'm not sure it's faster.
True. Alright. Feco. Doing the thing. So Feco needs Sandfanger. We have ShadowM4rk who needs vampires. Wow, what a mean seed.
Oh, she's so far away. I feel bad for them.
We're almost there. And there's a dark space that's not too far away.
Yeah, that's true. When they have her, they can just jump to the dark space.
It'll be interesting to see how Wilddin handles this. If he'll also transform her. Okay, so he's gonna Death Warp.
Oh no, no, no! It's so long to Death Warp with that much.
We'll see how much damage this head does. Okay.
Half a point. Well, Wilddin also have something I do not have. Patience.
Okay, so he's running up to go die on these purple heads up here.
Imagine wanting to die and you cannot.
Alright, Neo going to go face Dark Gaia. Looks like the fight won't be too hard on their health and defense, so yeah, I think they're a little more than just one cycle apart, so it's yours to lose, Neo.
If Wilddin finished seconds, I'm like excited because he's facing Z.
The rivalry continues.
Yes. Those two are always racing each other.
Alright, we got Feco going on Sandfanger right now. Interesting place to fight the worm.
Well, it's so sad when you think about it that I Love Mom was the worst scene of the day.
Must not be true then.
Oh, I know why. I know why. Because MNO on a phone, it's 6. And
Oh.
it ended with 666.
Gosh. Alright, Neo. I don't think he's taken damage from Gaia, I'm not sure.
Well, I think we should let chat decide. Should I call my boy and ask him for 2 more numbers for tomorrow, or should I brew them randomly? Chat, I'll let it up to you. Francis or random? He did so good. Seems to me like people like Francis scene.
Oh, Neo getting hit to the right there. Wilddin about to go to the fight.
Feco is going to get the Kara.
Yes, last thing he needs to do. Not far off. Alright, we'll go to 4 cycle for Neo.
ShadowM4rk about to have his dark glasses also.
There's just so much sadness in this scene. Neo, I think, getting a little trolled with RNG here. There it is. GG Neo.
GG
211.31.
And Wilddin is not far behind.
No. Good race. That's good. We've had some close ones all day.
Yeah, so tomorrow in the bracket, winner's bracket, we will get to see Neo facing Solar and me.
We must destroy the Type 1. Barring any Super Nintendo happenings. Looks like Wilddin will come in second, and he'll get to face Z and Psy.
Chat wants Apocalypse Gaia.
Alright, looks like Neo is in setup. We'll see if we can get him in here.
Good job, Wilddin. I think he got a 3 cycle.
GG, Wilddin. 2:12.51. Less than a minute and a half apart. GG's, Neo! Please. That
So
seed.
I wrote a little song about this seed while I was suffering it. I hate Francis, I hate Francis, I hate Francis.
Well, you would be glad to know that tomorrow I asked chat, I said, chat, tomorrow, do I pick random numbers or do I let Francis pick again? And everybody wished Francis to pick again tomorrow.
GG's
Oh,
on
you
finishing
no
Wilddin.
way.
No way, Queenie.
You monsters.
GG Neo, GG Wilddin. What did you guys think about this obviously worst seed of the day?
I thought karma well and truly has come back to bite me.
I believe not 3 hours ago. Surely this wouldn't happen to me too after this. I think that's what you
Neo-
said, Wilddin.
Yeah, Neo, massive GG, man.
Yeah, you guys were neck and neck
Thanks.
so much
Like,
of
I
this.
can
GG to you
count
too.
all my mistakes that made that minute 20 that you beat me by, literally.
I have so many mistakes too.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was neck and neck. It was a great watch.
And Feco is about to go fight Dark Gaia right now.
Yeah.
Did you notice
He's-
that moment of horror when I was in Watermere and I just paused, realizing that Killer 6 was the only check left?
I saw you pause for a second. There was a couple moments where I could comment. Like,
The-
all right, they're figuring out their life decisions right now.
I'm not sure you've seen, but I think I missed one check somewhere in the game because I ended up at 48 red jewels. And when I was about to go fight Castos, I was thinking, oh no, I missed a check.
No, I 100%ed that seed. The only thing I didn't do is kill Mummy Queen and Solid Arm.
Same.
Yeah, I'm wondering where your jewels are because nobody's at 50. We have ShadowM4rk at 49, but maybe it's just.
I
in
have some
inventory.
in my inventory I haven't used.
Yeah.
I think the last two drawers item was the second chest in Sea Palace. I'm pretty sure I forgot one check there.
Okay. Yeah, but you were all troopers in it. I mean, Feco is going to be finishing within 2 minutes, and ShadowM4rk just has to fight the vampires and go back through Angkor Wat. So, I mean, you all saw what you had to do. It just spin dash on top of Babel, cast off required again for a seed where you don't need statue 1. You have to do the boss rush on low stats.
I
And
knew what I
Anchor,
had
what?
to do. I just don't
That's-
think I had the strength to do it.
That spin dash on top of Babel, I think it was called karma because on the previous seed, I took all the chance I had to say spin dash on top of Babel, spin dash on top of Babel, and of course, it was there.
The power of I love you, mom.
Which became the power of I hate Francis.
My poor boy.
He knows what he did.
Oh, was the magic words for this seed I love you, Mum?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah. That all makes so much sense.
Feco is about to kill Dark Gaia as well.
One more round. Now you 3-cycled yours, right, Wilddin?
Yes, I did get the free cycle.
GG's on that.
When I got to Dark Gaia, I had a horrible feeling I was going to 4-cycle, and in between the third and fourth cycle, Neo was going to finish. Luckily, he beat me before that, so I didn't have that heartache to go through. GG to Feco.
Yeah, GG's Feco.
GG's.
See if we can get Feco in here if they want to do some commentary.
He did so well. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, for having the time they did on the pre-qual to have this time, that's really great.
Very great.
Oh, let's not forget Killer 6 was required.
Required Killer 6, mandatory double dip in Angkor Wat, loads of dips in Seaside Palace and Prison. Oh, just everything about it.
I think you did not roll this seed, but you tried the Randomizer Bagu
I was about to say
made
Bagu's
as a
got
secret.
Kaizo out, hasn't he?
I was gonna say, I think a Bagu got its wings today. Wouldn't that just be the thing? He actually rolls out Plando and gives it to Queenie to roll these seeds as a secret. Oh, man.
I haven't explained how Queenie won last race. I mean, well played, Queenie.
So,
I
yeah,
swear it did not happen like this.
Neo, you get to face off against me and Queenie tomorrow, and Wilden, you get your rival and Sai tomorrow.
I mean, I'm a bit sad to be in Sai and Z's race because that's the rematch from the final last year, isn't it?
I guess it is.
It's going to be a shame when I go in there and beat them both.
Should I think I'm the only one two-time finalist of the tournament.
Yeah, you were a runner-up last year, Solar. You faced off against me.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can just kind of dig a bigger ditch for Queenie here. Now, Neo, I'm sure you wanted to play against Apocalypse Gaia tomorrow, right?
I have to say I did not train Apocalypse Gaia since I think the last weekly I did, which was almost 7 months ago.
No, there won't be any Apocalypse Gaia from us tomorrow. No. But, I mean, it's still maybe for the runners-up, eh, Walden?
Who am I against?
Sai
and Z.
Z.
No Apocalypse Gaia.
Tomorrow's matchups are at 10 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. CET, and then 1 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. CET. What the heck was going on with your Earthquaker skips, Wilden?
I wanted to cry.
I know, man, I know.
I don't know how to Earthquaker skip when you have a fully upgraded Friar.
It was really awkward. I think Feco had a weird time with it, too, where he was up on top of the thing, and it wasn't damaging it, even though it was in its normal position.
It was so much nicer picking up Earthquaker after killing Castoff.
And Queenie, yes?
You could just get a Quaker early on.
But gotta go fast, Queenie.
I mean, technically, that golden tile was the first spot, right? Neo would have just flown through to get Earthquaker early.
I was thinking, can I have anything there? And when I went to the previous dark space, no Earthquaker there. Okay, I don't have to do the tile skip. I can just go out.
That is one thing. You guys split a little bit. Some of you didn't get Dark Friar right away in Skygarden the first time you were going through that. And that kind of separated everybody for a little bit. Because some of you used Aura Barrier when you found that in Room 4, and then just didn't start with Friar in Room 2.
Where was Aura Barrier?
In Room 4, Dark Space.
No, in Room 3.
Or Room 3, sorry, yeah, Room 3.
So tomorrow, interesting day. We're gonna have the group phase will be the same setting as today, but the final is going to be Dark Gaia for statues, player's choice, unsafe start, chaos logic, overworld shuffle, and bus shuffle.
I was not aware we had all those options.
Did you not read the announcement in the Discord?
Man, I figured I was just going to get completely bad RNG and lose out on this today. Alright, looks like ShadowM4rk is about to rescue Care, and then I'll just have the vampires left. Also, it looks like Feco is starting again for his timer. Also, Queenie, I would like to point out, I find it interesting you keep accumulating points for all these races because you finish in racetime.gg. No worries, Feco.
So I'm trying to get Feco in the voice.
We don't have too much audio from ShadowM4rk right now. How about we switch to a little music while we can? Nope, that's gone too. Nope, there it is.
There it was.
We're back on background music now.
Feco's timer is having a fun time.
Yeah, he's got shortcuts. It's all right.
So again, as we have in the chat, thank you for to Link584, which is the monitor on Etsy. He is sponsoring our prizes this year, as it was last year. It's a beautiful shadow box of Frieden in Mount Crest. We decided to choose this layout this year because last year, in 2021, it was the year that somebody called Herosoft discovered the skip, the warp. If somebody better with English wants to explain what it is.
Oh, okay. So, Wilden, take it away. No.
So it's a box full of shadows.
No.
No, the wrong warp.
Great description, Wilden.
Oh, the wrong warp.
Uh,
Great. So just before the tournament last year, Herosoft found a wrong warp when playing the randomizer in Mount Crest. He was playing around with the enemies that make the room lag, specifically in the room where you get the third mushroom drop, and he was just trying to break the game and make it lag even more. So he used Aura Barrier as Frieden because that's a laggy move. And yeah, one time when he did it, it randomly teleported him to another point in the game.
First warp ever happening on Gaia was Inca Ruins.
And so he created with this 3 new categories on the leaderboard.
Yeah, we've got any percent, which warps you to the credits. We have Beat Dark Gaia, where you get the crest and warp straight to the Dark Gaia fight. And any percent, and
All bosses.
all bosses. Thank you, Neo. All bosses, where you warp and kind of do the you warp to Angkor Wat, you warp to the Babel boss rush, and you warp into the Mummy Queen fight as Frieden, which is a very scary category because you don't have the upgrades you would normally get from Mummy Queen for some of those.
And so, as a tribute to this, I decided that this year we would put this background as the layout. And ShadowM4rk is going to fight his Dark Gaia.
So yeah, all things going well, we should be done under 2.5 hours.
I mean, under 2.5 hours on that seed is a very respectable time.
Yes.
Still.
It is, for sure.
Really good time.
This was a close race regardless. It's going to be like, as I said 10 minutes, but a little bit more than 10 between all the contestants.
Yeah, it was a little more restrictive as far as where you could go and what you could do, but you guys kept it close with skill. It was awesome to watch. And Sandfanger was not super trolly as far as egg cycles.
I don't want to talk about my regular Sandfanger fight and how many hits I missed.
We don't have to talk about your regular Sandfanger fight. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
I only saw 2 eggs on mine, I think.
Also, I was very sad to see that your grandmother had nothing for you guys.
It was so rude!
No.
Yeah. Because we want to talk to her and it's nothing. Why?
Your dad doesn't love you. Your grandma gives you nothing.
Let's go, ShadowM4rk Phase 2.
So yeah, also, if you didn't know, the winner will get to have his own coat in this rando by the NPC of his choice. And we were saying in chat earlier, since it's me, Neo, and Solar tomorrow, which NPC would you like to see to have your coat?
What do you think, Neo?
I want my coat being on the NPC in Phrygia that get his hair on fire.
Nice one. I took Amlet in the prison.
Where he goes oink oink.
Yes.
Oh, you're trying to force everyone to see your quote every time.
No, but it's the only time you see Amlet. How about you, Solar?
I'd have to think about it. Now that Neo said that, I kind of want him to have his hair catch on fire and say, "I want to be bald like Solar," and then run away. But I don't know. I'd have to think on it.
People asked me this morning why you had a bald sprite also.
Neo or Queenie, if you don't use your customization line to put in a pun that Solar will have to read every time he plays,
Oh my gosh.
I will never speak to you again.
GG ShadowM4rk on
GG,
finishing that.
ShadowM4rk.
Sub 230, GG ShadowM4rk.
GG.
What a rough seed.
It's a good thing this one was last in the day, and we didn't have half an hour to prepare for the next race now.
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations to everybody who finished this seed. This was a trial to go through for him. Seeing this shadow in here.
ShadowM4rk said in chat, his feet hurts my feelings.
No bully, no bully.
Well, what a day. First day done.
Yeah. 2 races tomorrow.
Yeah, finals and a group phase.
We'll see what Francis has in store for everybody.
Group phase at 10 a.m. and finals at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I do not know yet who is going to commentate. We have to check this out.
But we'll figure that out for sure.
I did not expect to win.
I mean, I see Feco in the setup channel. We gonna get Feco up here?
Oh, he's having issues with his mic right now. They're trying to fix it.
And maybe ShadowM4rk invitations here. We need to send that to ShadowM4rk.
Banzai is taking care of all of this.
All right.
So, everybody's happy?
I think I was happier before the seed. I think my level of happiness moved lots of level down during it.
We got ShadowM4rk saying he didn't expect to die 10 times in Babel, and I would say, ShadowM4rk, I don't think most of you thought to be in Babel at that point.
Who called it that there was going to be something on top of Babel? Was it you, Alden?
No, Solar did. And Neo.
I will say Queenie called a couple bad things for you guys too while you were on this.
And I bet what actually happened was worse.
What's up, Neo?
I have to say, before we started the seed, in the race time chat, I quote, "Let's go for top of Babel slider."
Yeah, and someone else put in the chat triple dip Seaside Palace, which I did.
Me too. Don't worry, you're not alone on this. I think karma came to hit us in the face.
I'm not quite sure what karma did to me, but it probably should have bought me dinner first.
Well, thanks again, everybody who joined today, whether it is the commentators or the runners, and thank you, Speed Gaming, also for having us again this year.
Yeah, we're excited to show this off, and hopefully, for those that are watching right now, you have interest in the speedrun of this, the randomizer of this. If you want to join the randomizer Discord, I think it's IOGR.
Yeah,
Correct me if I'm-
exclamation IOGR. Also, don't forget to give a follow to our runners today and our commentators as well.
And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow because we're gonna have some crazy races tomorrow with the runners-up of what transpired today, and then an even harder flag set for the finale tomorrow afternoon.
I'm a little sad I don't get the fun settings in the final tomorrow.
Had I known I was gonna be in the final, I would have put that.
Oh
Just
my gosh.
accidentally swap the seeds up, Queenie. We'll be fine.
So
I
wish.
think it would be seen.
I wish everybody a great evening, and hopefully we'll catch you guys tomorrow for the runners-up and the finales.
All right,
Thank
have a
you.
great night, everybody.
You
Bye.
can wrap it up, Speed Gaming. Thank you.